There's no recipe for the perfect rice. We have different grains, different pots, and different stoves. Today, I want to share a few principles for you to discover the perfect method for your kitchen, starting with the measurements. When it comes to perfect rice, a cup is for tea, a knuckle is a joint. We have to use a scale. This way, we know the precise weight of the dry rice, so we could make adjustments later. For the purpose of demonstration, 200 grams, big round number. And now, we rinse. What does rinsing do? Most rice, especially white rice, is coated in surface starch from milling. Rinsing reduces this, preventing clumping, giving you fluffier, separated grains. In general, you want the water to be mostly clear, but adjust to what you're making. For sushi, rinse less, so they stick together. For fried rice, rinse a bit more, so they stay separated. Now, back to the scale. What happened? It gained weight because it already started to absorb some water. In this case, 27 grams. A different day, it might be different. Now we determine how much water to add. My recommended starting point is 110% of the weight of the dry rice. Big round number, 220. Knowing the amount of water that has already been absorbed, we simply top up the rest. This way, you adjust the percentage, not the weight. Once this is perfected, you can use it to cook any amount of rice. If you find it too dry, go 10% higher. Too wet, go 10% lower next time. Now we soak. Optional, but what does it do? It hydrates the grain in advance, allowing them to cook more evenly. 30 minutes is enough for most varieties. For sushi rice, up to an hour for even stickiness. Now we cook. Medium-high heat, we bring this to a boil without the lid so we can see and have precise timing. Once this is boiling, lid on, low heat, we first simmer, then rest. Eventually, you'll work out the ideal duration for your pot and your stove, but the ideal ratio is 2 parts simmering, 1 part rest. My starting point for you is a 20-minute simmer, big round number, followed by a 10-minute rest. If the bottom is too dry or too golden, next time, 19-minute simmer, followed by a 9.5-minute rest. While this is cooking, a quick note on 2 optional but common ingredients. Oils. Flavor aside, it coats the surface of the grains, making them slightly firmer and less sticky. You would add this just after rinsing and skip the soaking. Salt. Seasoning aside, it slows down the swelling of the starch and strengthens the outer layer of the grains, giving you a firmer texture. You would salt before soaking, and 0.5% of the weight of the dry rice is a good starting point. Once the rice is cooked, we fluff. Not because grandma's watching, but to release any steam that has been trapped. I promise you, the first time will not be perfect, but cook it and you'll get there. Ba!